I was thinking to myself the other night how I don't really like a lot of the things in my apartment and how it's set up, and I was like, why don't I just change it? So recently I've been very into changing little things in my apartment, like these curtains. I just got new curtain rods and curtains. I feel like my room's already feeling a little bit more like me. And then the thing I want to tackle tonight is I want to do a complete closet makeover. My current closet situation is pretty much all of this behind me, thrown up over here. I have a lot of clothes in this closet. I have a lot of clothes in the closet in the hallway there. Then I have more clothes in the closet in the second bedroom. And I just really don't like how everything feels like thrown all over. I just want everything to be a little bit more condensed and in one place. And I obviously want this whole setup to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing and feel more like me. I just wanted to show that this is the initial setup and this is where the new setup's gonna go. It's currently 6:45 at night and I am just now starting this complete closet makeover and really praying it doesn't take all night long. We got these white bookshelves from Target and I saw this girl. I will find her video and I will tag her because she completely inspired this whole thing. But she took these white bookshelves and then she just added like curtain rods to them or closet rods, something like that. And she made her own open closet and I loved the way it looks. And I'm really hoping mine turns out that way. I feel like it'll just look really aesthetic and everything will just look really neat and in one spot. Before we start putting up the bookshelves, I'm going to have Darren help me start building them while I do a complete closet clean out, just figure out everything, how I want to organize it in the closets that I already have, and then figure out what all I want to go in the bookshelf closet. And once I figure out what I want on the bookshelves, I can figure out where to put the shelving, you know, how much to space it out, that kind of stuff. So first we have to go through all the clothes, shoes, accessories. I think I'm going to start with shoes. I think I need to make a bin to donate and then a bin that I'm thinking of donating, but because I get really attached to clothes and shoes and things like that, sometimes I'm not always sure if I want to get rid of them. So I make one bin that's like could be getting rid of in the near future and I put them in the bin, put them away in the closet. If I don't reach for them in the next like 6 months to a year, that's when I'll get rid of them because I just know at that point I obviously don't still want them anymore. And then for the stuff that I'm sure I'm getting rid of, I will put in a separate bin to then take and donate soon. So yeah, let's go through shoes first. Just finished going through all of my shoes and I was able to donate 5 pairs and I think I put away like 3 or 4 pairs to maybe donate in the future, but I still obviously have so many. There's the rest are over here waiting to be put in maybe a shelf or maybe in one of the closets. I haven't figured out yet exactly how I want the shelves to be laid out. I feel like I kind of need to go through my clothes first to see the inventory before I pick out the layout of the shelves. Next, I'm thinking all accessories. So this is what we currently have finished. The accessory closet is finished. I just definitely have to find a better way to arrange all of my purses and bags, but other than that, accessory closet finished, and that checks off 1 closet out of 3. It's currently 9:45. 3 hours since we started, and I've really only completed one like closet clean out and switch over. I don't know if you can tell behind me, but it's an absolute mountain of clothes behind me. And I still have to finish going through this closet, changing things over in this closet. I'm still not exactly sure how I want everything to lay out, so this is definitely the point in the night where I'm starting to stress it all. But if I get too overwhelmed, I'll want to stop, and I literally can't, so we're plowing through, and hopefully I can get through this closet pretty quickly, hang up a lot of these clothes, and then we did clear out the space over here by the TV, so that's where our big white shelving closet unit thingies are going. So once those go up, hopefully it'll go a little bit quicker, a little smoother. So yeah, that's the update. And this is a part where it gets really overwhelming. I have stuff all over, and I feel like I've barely scratched the surface. The first two white shelves are in. Nova's modeling them for you. I can tell she's already gonna be a menace with these shelves, but I am already loving them. I think they'll be perfect. I like how they kind of are taller in the room. I feel like it fills up the space more. It's currently almost 1 in the morning. Kind of was worst case scenario tonight. Everything that I was like, oh, I hope that doesn't happen, happened. To start, it looks like promising behind me, but none of that is actually put together. The original closet rods that we got, we did not measure correctly, and they're too big for the shelving unit, so we have to go get new ones tomorrow, and then we have to finish putting up another shelf, and then our original thing that was going to go right here and hold the TV was too shallow and couldn't hold the TV, so now we're getting a different one tomorrow morning. So a lot of the clothes are just like hooked up. I'll show you. They're just hooked up on top of the shelf, so none of it is really going to stay there. We have to fix that all tomorrow. So that means there's a lot of clothes still in my closet waiting to be put up on the shelves. So basically a waiting game for now until we get the correct closet rods and put the other shelves and dresser up. So that'll be tomorrow, bright and early. But for now, we got everything at least on to hangers and then put away for the night so we can go to sleep. The bed is finally cleared. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. It's so early. Well, I guess now it's not as early, but we woke up pretty early this morning, ran to Home Depot to get the correct curtain rods, and then ran to Target to pick up the correct dresser now. So now I'm working on where Nova is behind me. I'm working on those shelves, trying to get like the shoes and stuff situated, and then the sweaters I'm thinking are gonna go there, or like hoodies. And then Darren, I'll show you where he is. Darren is working on building the whole dresser for me, so we'll see if we can get it done in time this morning. We have to leave the house in about an hour, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's the update this morning. Okay, so this is the update as of right now. I have this like standing wardrobe thing just holding the rest of the clothes that are hopefully going to fit on one of these other shelves once Darren finishes building that. I don't think that's going to be able to get done this morning though. So as of right now, we have the TV waiting for the dresser to get built so it can go up on top of that. This is all set, so the shoes are set up until about here. I'm going to have those two little bins there. Don't yet know what I'm going to put in them. And then probably a shelf here maybe. These shoes are just waiting for the other shelf to get built because they're going to be put at the bottom of the other shelf. And then my sneakers are just lined up on top there. I feel like those look kind of cool there and don't really mess with the aesthetic too much being up there. So yeah, pretty much just waiting on the rest of the stuff to get built. And then I'm going to have to wait for the closet rods to go in here. They're going to go in right about there for us to put those actually on the rods and not just up on top of the shelf itself. So yeah, that's the update. And now we just pretty much wait until the rest gets built. Now we're putting in the rods, and then we put those in up there, and hopefully soon we'll be able to put up all these hangers on there and clean it up. We finally have everything built. He built the dresser and the shelf the other night, and we just put it all in place. It looks so good. I ended up just doing this whole shelf as like a shoe shelf. Well, it's gonna be hard to say, but long story short, where I had originally wanted to put the shoes, it was just gonna take up too much room from the hanging clothes, so they weren't going to be able to like fully hang, and I didn't want that, so I just decided I'll just do this whole shelf full of shoes. But I like the way it looks. I feel like it looks pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to finish hanging up all these clothes around the bedroom on the shelf, and then hopefully we should be done fairly soon. After many very long nights, staying up till like 1 or 2 in the morning, putting together these shelves, hanging all the clothes, etc., we are done. And I'm so excited. It came out perfectly, exactly how I wanted it. So now I think we have to give you a closet tour. And this is the finished look. I am beyond obsessed. I feel like it looks so much more cohesive, modern, minimal. I do realize that having all the clothes out like that to some people might seem a little too much or not as neat and minimal, but I actually really like seeing everything I have. It is going to actually help me wear everything I have, because if I don't see it, if it's put away, I oftentimes don't reach for it. So I'm really excited about this whole setup. And then up here we have this shoe situation. I might end up changing this around a little bit and adding one more shelf here to put these shoes on, so that all of my shoes are on one shelf. Haven't fully decided yet, but really love the layout of the shoes too. So obviously have the sports shoes, street style shoes up on top, followed by all of my little heels. In here I just have things like leg warmers, and then I have in here my more like reached for socks, or the ones that I'll reach for more often. So that's why I feel like it'll be really nice to have them just like easily accessible right out here in my room. Grab them out of the basket. And then I also have my Uggs up top here, followed by some taller boots, and then more Uggs down here, because my girl can never get enough. And then here's the clothes situation. Now this is all of my tops. All tops besides gym tops or pajama tops and sweaters. So most tops. Yeah, you're gonna have like, I started and I obviously tried to color coordinate them best I could, with like tanks, tees, long sleeves, going out long sleeves, button ups, more sweater like material ones besides ones that I need to have folded and put in the other closet, which I'll show you soon. And then here, for those who are wondering, here is my color section. All the color I have in my closet right here. And as you can tell, yeah, that's the only color there is. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like to tuck it away more and not really see it because I feel like it messes with the vibe. I don't know. That's just me, sorry guys. And then obviously black to gray. And then down here you mostly have like hoodies, sweatshirts, coats, jackets. That's the vibe down here, starting with like my gray blazer, then going into navy blue and black, and then my leather coats here, my denim shirts, jackets, some more leather, going into our brown section here now with hoodies. And yeah, followed by my tan, creams, whites. This is basically all of the like outerwear that's not like a winter coat outerwear. So that's all down there. Obviously wanted the heavier stuff on the bottom. So that is a really quick run through of that part of my closet tour. Now in the dresser, I have sweatpants here, and in the back I have some black leggings. But these are all sweatpants, and I believe I put all the ones that have matching sets up on top. Could be wrong. These, I'm still getting used to how they open, but down here we have, obviously one missing, but the rest of my sweats are there, and then followed by long sleeve gym shirts. So, like zip up tops here, and then like just compression ones, but all long sleeve gym shirts are there. We might be overstuffing just a smidge. Oops. And then down here, let's get this open. It's a little harder to do one-handed because they're so new. I have all of my leggings, mostly color coordinated. The back one's right here. So most of them are pretty easily accessible. And then you're gonna move into shorts over here. So all of my gym bottoms are there, which is really nice because they used to be under my bed, and that's just annoying to have to get out every single day. And then my gym sports bras are all down here, mostly color-coded, color coordinated. You know what I'm trying to say. So that covers that dresser. Then we move on to this closet. You're obviously going to have all of the knitwear up top, which I just found out recently it's best to actually fold your sweaters, which I don't always love it because sometimes it's hard for me to realize which sweater is which. Because yes, they all look very similar, but they all have different purposes because they are different shapes, cuts, knits, warmth levels. The top might be different, like turtleneck, crew neck, v-neck, all that kind of stuff. So that's all up there. Over here we have the more summer and spring dresses. That's why they're over kind of tucked away on the left side. Followed by our mini skirt section here. Obviously the top of my dresser I'm just kind of using to hold my bags that I'm currently using. So like my current gym bag, my current, purse bag thing, and then my camera bag in the back. But yeah, so my mini skirts here, followed by all my jeans, which I absolutely love the way I have my jeans laid out. And if you're wondering, Hannah, how do you know which jean is which? Do you just pull them all out? Whatever. I have a notes app in my phone that tells me from start to finish what the wash, rise, so like high rise, low rise, medium rise, whatever, mid rise. It tells me the wash, the rise, and then the style and the brand of each jean in order. I just love it because when I'm looking for something very specific, like let's say one day I really want like a dark wash, I want it to be high rise, I want it to be loose. Instead of trying to like fish through these and see which one is that, I just look on my app and then I go, or on my notes app, and I just go and I count it over to find which one it is, and then I pull it out. It honestly just works really well for me. So that's what I do. But I love these little hooks. Got them off of Amazon. I will try to link them in the description for you if I can find them. I did have a hard time finding the exact ones last year when I wanted to buy more for my other pants. So I might have to see what other ones I can get, because I like the way that this looks when you hang your pants like this more than this. Like I feel like this just looks not very neat, but yeah. So after my jeans are all my dress pants, trousers, colored pants, whatever, all that. And then in the back are I guess then I have my long maxi skirts. So anything that's obviously not my mini skirts, which are over here. My maxi skirts are there. It's kind of hard to see. And then I have my long cardigans because they were just a pain to try to fold and hang up. So I just left them there. And then my winter dresses there. So winter dresses there, summer dresses over there. So yeah, that's the rundown on all of that. And then in my drawers, honestly, it's so boring. Don't even need to show you. That's socks. That's like undergarments, PJs, and then just like random leftover gym stuff, like gym t-shirts, tank tops, little shorts, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's a good closet tour for you between that and that. And now we're gonna come out here. It's kind of like a little apartment tour too. The whole reason I wanted to do this whole closet switch over, complete makeover, all that is because I obviously did not like the original layout and the look of it all. And then on top of that, I felt like I had so many clothes like in so many different closets in my apartment that it bugged me that they weren't all in one space. So now, like I just showed you, all my clothes are in there, all the clothes that I own except for my winter coats, but those are in another closet completely just because they're so big. I can't fit them in there. So now that all my clothes are in one spot, which I'm so thankful for, now this closet I'm about to show you is just my accessories closet, which makes me also very happy. And this is the accessory closet. Pretty self-explanatory. My main purse is up there. 2 hanging purses because they're just too floppy to put up there. All of my belts here, which is so nice to actually have them more accessible. Another bag. My baseball caps here, and then all of my scarves, which I love the way that they're laid out like that. I think it's so fun. Any shoes that I don't really wear often, but still like, obviously, are tucked away in here. I have like work clothes down in there because if you guys don't know, I work in a restaurant. I'm a server on the daily, so everything just smells like food, and that's gross. So they're tucked away. And then in the top 3, I have things like winter hats and beanies, that kind of stuff up there. Earmuffs there. And then gloves, mittens, that kind of stuff in there. So yeah, that is my accessory closet. That's pretty much the entirety of my closet tour. I honestly just don't want to show you my winter coats right now because they're overflowing and it's embarrassing and I should probably get rid of some. But I live in New York and it's probably not going to get warm until maybe January, February, March. Maybe near the end of March. So I have the need for lots of coats, and to me, I will live by this. But the key to a good winter wardrobe, fall and winter wardrobe, is to have lots of coats because that's pretty much all you see anyways. So if I have lots of coats, it's really not that big a deal because it just makes lots of outfits, which I love. That completes the whole closet makeover and closet tour. Thanks so much for joining. See you soon.